Hello, everyone. Oh, hello. Raijin and Fujin. That sounds like a pair of dragons. Drow for Life, Lad the Stoner, Gobbler. Curtis Trainham. Wow, I could go for some train ham right now. Nice ham sandwich on the train. Be good. Landhart W House. Chris Cass, not a stream without Chris Cass, as we know. As we already know, it just isn't. What the hell am I doing? I'm still trying to make this deck work. I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't keep trying to make it work. I should just do something else. I just did a Rakdos, and I really wanted to get green in here one way or the other. But I think Golgari might be the way to go. I was also thinking about trying to do Alchemy. But people weren't really into the Alchemy deck, you know? I was also thinking about just splashing black into this. So whenever anybody tries to kill everything that we're doing, it just doesn't work well. Something to consider. I also think we're going to open up the Mastery Pass tonight. Let me see if I have the documents for that. Nobody plays Alchemy. Yeah, it's just me and one other guy. I can't complain too much, I suppose. Wouldn't do no good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Let's do this. Here's the thing. As soon as spoiler season starts, man, it's hard to find the motivation to play Standard, you know? Early access is in less than a week. It is going to be a hard time to get to where we need to go. He just realized that he did that for no reason. Oh no, you're getting switched to days. Does that mean wait, so hold on. You're not working nights anymore. I like the new set. I think it's gonna be really good. I think the new set's gonna be great. Hold on, I'm too soft in the mix. So you're gonna be working nights, which means that you can't come to the stream. I'm sorry. I'm not under. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you want to guys look at some cards? We can look at some cards too. I got to work on the video with tracks with Numbskull. Okay, so I get it. So you would stream at night, all night, because you would go later than me. You would go later than me because you're on your days off. You would be up all day because that's your schedule. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because I would go off at 3 and you'd still be going. So I figured, damn, dude's going till 4 or 5 a.m. That's because normally, because of your work schedule, you would be up all night. Okay. I had a weird swing shift schedule where I used to work closing. I would get up to work closing at my shift, and I would work from maybe like 5 to midnight. But I would have a class. I would have school when this was in college. It was a long time ago. Young Jay. I would have school at 8 or 9. So my schedule was day sleeping. I would get up, go to work, leave work, get some food at a 24-hour place, be up all night, and then go to school at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning, go to class, and then once class was over, it would be 10, and then I'd go to bed. I would go to bed after that, so I would basically be up all night. Well, I was fine with it. I'm a bit of a night owl anyways, as you can see from me staying up late. I was mostly okay with it. If I could make a deal with God, get him to swap our places, see him running up that hill. Oh, standard meta complaining room, yeah. Yeah, this was 1734. This was 1734. I was at university for alchemy and the study of the humors. And naturally, I was a dishwasher at Botín. As one does. That's going to be 6. That's a L. Hey, what's up, Vodek? Picture this with a Vodek. I just watched the weirdest first episode of a show. I bet it was Pluribus, wasn't it? When anybody ever says I just watched a weird episode of a show, it's because it's Pluribus. Boop, 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 boop. Ran up that hill. If I could make a deal with God, get him to stop our places. Running up that hill. Running up, bump, bump. Doo, doo, doo. I have a degree in alchemy from NFU. I also have a degree in parapsychology. $5,000 later. Parapsychology as in parapsychological phenomenon, i.e. possession, hauntings, and what have you. Hey, what's up, Voltes Falcon? Strat bet. Boom. Gonna hit it with the removal. Boop, boop, boop. Boom, boom. Goes back into the void. Very nice. Deep cavern fucking value. Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger. Where Power Rangers turned into aliens, which are clearly ninjas. If you don't remember. Oh, interesting. Sounds fun enough. Fellow-Thar Obsessive Pursuit. Interesting. This guy's going to run a board wipe or something here. I think he's going to... Bloodletter of Chlazats. Okay. We're going to put down you. Unless this guy has a stab, he's going to lose the game. Oop, oop. There you go. Now, is this demonology from a practical application, or rather a anthropological and anthropomorphic study? Because that one has practical applications, as in anthropomorphic and sociological exercise, and one does not. Anyways, Force Mulligan. He wants the Force Mulligan. Let's see how good of a... Hey, Jay, I just got to say, Blood Angels and Vanilla Vampires helped me from Silver all the way to Plat 2. Thank you, man. Well, great to hear. Great to hear, Blithe Luna. Ooh, that's a good hand. Boom. The first one was better, but we're going to take this, too. We're going to do that. Fellow-Thar. Okay, we're going to stab the badger. Also known as... That sounds like a euphemism for jacking off. Hey, I walked in on my buddy. He was stabbing the badger, if you know what I mean. Oh. Alright, push. He only has 4 mana, right? He's got 5 mana. There's the Oid. There's the Oid. He's gonna pump the Oid. We're gonna do this. No removal for the, no removal for Ouroboros means instant death. I don't think the Badger needs to be banned. I think it's less of a problem. I mean, it dies immediately if you have the removal for it. You just have to stock removal. Yes, this is this black aggro deck that I keep upgrading. How you doing, Family Samo? How you doing? Welcome. K-Reb, how you doing? Can't remember all the tutors, both with 1-drop Warp Angels and buff them all from there. Interesting. I'm a little slow here. That's bad. That's very bad. That's very, very, very bad. That's the worst card that they can put down for this deck. Let's do this. Especially if we don't get a mana, we're going to be in trouble. Another authority. Wonderful. We may as well scoop. It's going real bad, Canna Chunky. It's 1 up, 1 down. That's the name of the game right now, is 1 up, 1 down. It's drawdown magic. You either you hit them or they hit you. That's it. It's basically a game of whoever goes first. You like whoever goes first? It's a fun game we all play. He's gonna play a... Oh, it's a fucking... It's shrines. Interesting. Let's do this. Probably a sweeper, I would imagine. He's got no creatures out, and he's got a wide board. Interesting. Okay, break on through to the other side. Doop, 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 doop. You know, the day destroys the night, but the night divides the day. You could try to run, try to hide, but generally you break on through to the other side. I think he's waiting for me to load down. Yeah, there we go. There's the removal. So let's put this down. How much do you see mill in standard? Frequently, enough that it's a problem. I see it enough. Mill pops up every 5 or 6 games. It's a Dimir Mill. There's a Dimir Mill deck available for you for your convenience. Spirit Oasis. Hey, what'd you use, little Nick? We'll put you down. Sultai Reanimator. Sultai Reanimator is already broken. I don't know what else we can. I don't know what else we can do with it. Tank Journey. It's getting 3 new cards. Well, it's... Hey, how you doing here, Say TV? Yeah, it's going to be worse then. Sultai Reanimator is already a big problem. The biggest problem that Sultai Reanimator has is that if you exile graveyards, that's their biggest issue. Oh yeah, play Crescent Island Temple. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is pointless. Yeah, this is pointless. Jeskai Revelations. Oh, Orzhov Skeletons. I should try my Orzhov version. It's probably better than this right now. But I've been here at Plat 3 for a week. It's literally been a week's of playing, and I've been right here at Plat 3. It's been right here at fucking Plat 3. No deck that I can build is really breaching through whatever anybody's throwing at me. I usually win one, lose one, win one, lose one. That's basically all that can happen. My MMR is completely fucked. It's completely fucked. Fucked in half. I get some of the hardest fucking shit. Boom. Okay. Skeletons is the best, unless you're me, then it doesn't work, but that's a special case that I have. Is he gonna take it? No? Timeline crawler. Boom. This shit is bananas. Yeah, Jeskai do nothing. As I often say, I wish I had as much free time in my life as Jeskai players do. Because my goodness, do they have a lot of free time. Jeskai players, they got all day, man. They take out a margarita, a little umbrella. They say, I'll play. Every game's going to be 15 minutes long. I don't give a shit. I don't give a good goddamn. Every game is going to be 15 minutes. Fuck you. This is just no mana J right here. Boom. Take action. I don't know why he did that. It's unclear as to why he did that. He'll probably kill me with this, but it's whatever. We're already on a losing streak, right? Boom. Boom, 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 boom. No, I don't. I'm not playing fucking Momir, man. I got too much going on in my life to play Momir. Discard a card. Didn't get a third mana fast enough. Didn't get a third mana. This deck is not doing well right now, guys. We're in a little bit of a slump here. I guess I was winning too much with it, and it's got to balance me out. Momir is coin flip. That's what it is. It's a fucking... It's the very definition of a coin flip. You flip coins until you get head 3 times in a row. Until you get a big enough spell that nobody can deal with, and then you win. That's what Momir is. It's not that fun. It's not that fun. At least to me, it's not. And everyone plays slow as shit on it too, because they never pass priority. Momir is what midweek magic is. Boom. Let's do that. Lava Spur Boots. Chainsaw. A little bit of new boot goofing. Boom. Your op hit up. Yeah, I mean that's basically what it is how quick can one of us hit a fucking broken card? That's the deck. That's the build. You don't hit a broken card, you hit some fucking piece of shit 9/9 with no trample, then you're just gonna sit there. It's just coin flip the game. It kind of sucks. Prayer Crescent. Boop 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 a doop a doo. Doo 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 boop a doop a doo. This guy's cooked. He doesn't realize that he's good. His name is Dweet Sick, which is, if you reverse it, it's sweet. There you go. Boom. No problem. Yeah, you know Mormir. You know Mormir. Everybody fucking knows Mormir. Everyone fucking knows Mormir. Momir. Drainer. If I could make a deal with God. There's a standard legal version of that card? No, there is not, as far as I know. Ops goes first, which is not great. Try it again here. Green, Llanowar Elves. Do this. Put down you. Boom. Let's see if he puts down Badger. Yeah, there's the Badger. See if he's got the protection card. Nope. Grixis. Doug AD, how you doing, Doug AD? Traveling Chocobo. Let's do that. Baloth. Good man. Good man, Baloth. All right, let's do this. Pop. Very nice. All right. What's he got for me here? What in the world is that forest? Which one? Oaken Hollow Village? Or this? I don't know why this is my forest. I think Stella Bravo chose this for me. I think somebody picked that forest out. Oh, he's gonna mill. Okay, he wants the Mossberg pump. He wants the Mossberg pump bad. He's gonna get really hurt very bad this turn. Very, very badly gonna get hurt. Oh, he wanted the Badger. Okay. If he puts in no blockers, he's gonna animate. Alright. I don't think he's gonna swing in, but... Ooh. The question is, do I Shelt? I think I shelled. I think I gotta get my point across. I hate doing it to him. Yeah. I hate doing it to him like that, guys. I hate running Shelt, but goddamn, dude. It's fucking useful. Grixis. It's fucking useful. Ops goes first, and I have a slow hand. We'll give it a shot, though. He might also have a slow hand. Yeah, he kind of had a slow hand there. Let's add green. Enters tapped. We'll do Phineas into a Hawk to it. I guess I have to use a Shelt now, because he wanted to... Listen, eventually I gotta win some fucking games, as I was just talking to Trex about, man. He's like, Jay, at a certain point you gotta win a fucking game, man. You can try to use bad cards all you want. Eventually you're gonna have to use a fucking good card. It's gonna have to happen. You know, one of these days type shit. Alright, we're gonna have to do this. Get you out of there. There you go, bub. No attacks. Alright, actually, if I could get another mana, Hawk to it is gonna look real spicy right now. Another bad cup. Elves. Ooh, look at the big brain on Brad. Let's do Hawk to it. We need one more mana to put down Valley Quest Caller. We need to put down Valley Quest Caller and Terran Tusk, and I think we're gonna push a crazy amount of damage downrange. I think we'll push, but we need a mana. 38% chance. He could get a crazy good hit here. We'll see. Ice Till Interloper. There you go. He's got 80,000 landfalls to landfall. Sure, I'll take 6. Yeah, please be an untapped land, and bingo. Probably not the greatest move because he could double block me, but oh, he did double block me. There you go. Okay. We can use Valley Quest Caller to block, or Terran Tusk, because we have another one ready to go. Bro's praying for a Crater Hoof. Yeah. He is praying for a Crater Hoof. Salute the villain. Hey, what's up, Team Slime? The most pro-slime candidate in today's election. Bum, 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 bum. Man says all the mana. Indeed. Okay, Terran Tusk. We do that. We do this. Fuck it, let's push it. Fuck it, that why not? 20 going in. 20 going in. You got the whole world, but no one to walk it. Damn, we're getting profound. Getting profound in chat right now. Boom. All them go away. Them return. I don't know. Craterhoof could still fuck me, I think. Craterhoof could still fuck me over, I think. No? Block that. Block that. Block that. No? Unless he's got a green board wipe. He could have a green board wipe, guys. Everyone hold on. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, Mr. Asmaran? Mr. Asmaran? I don't think I've ever given you an honorific before. Doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo. Whoa, Black Betty. Asmaran. Alright, let's take a look here. Blue degen once or twice. I wouldn't really call that an honorific, but God, Maw. Any turn 3 Crater Hoofs? I'd like it. I want to kind of do God Maw. Defend the rider. What's that name of that fucking card called? It's called Smuggler. Fell at our retreat. Wagon, harmonizer, ice till sheltered. Good lord. The ravings of a madman. Wagon, harmonizer, ice till sheltered. My man is just saying shit. He just out here saying shit. Damn. Genesis wave. That could be an interesting high end. That shit sounded like a fucking activation code for a sleeper. Not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, my man. Fell at our retreat, wagon harmonizer, ice till sheltered. And then like somebody fucking pulls a silenced pistol out of a fucking suitcase and shoots somebody. God, Ma. Three drops. What's a good mana 3-drop? Cornucopium? Or the we could put World Wagon in here. Gets us an extra mana out. Long rusted 17 dirt break 9/9, yes. Sandman, Opera, Bravo, 13 Jellyfish. Leyline Weaver's not bad either. Let's see if we can outgun him. Earthbender's Ascension's not bad. Hey, how you doing, Isaiah? True Yellow Dart, what's up, JJ? J Joey. Hey, G, do you have HDD? You sing things at the same time with certain phrases? No, it's more like echolalia than ADHD. But yeah, any kind of phrase that pops up that reminds me of a word or a different phrase, I will sing. Especially if it sounds similar, I will sing it. Or the same amount of syllables, I'll sing it for that too. It doesn't matter. If anything reminds me of a song, I'll sing it. Are there any walls that remove... oh my god, I fucking blasted through that by accident. Whoopsies. For example, Badger Mole Cub makes me think of Pink Pony Club, so I want to say, Badger Mole Cub, I just keep on ramping with my Badger Mole Cub. I'm just gonna keep on ramping. Oh, what have you done? You're ramping your deck with a Badger Mole Cub. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun. See, I can't help myself. It sounds similar enough that I have to fit that in there and sing it. It just it has to happen. Leyline Weaver, Nature's Rhythm combo, yeah. Badger Mole Cub, I just keep on dancing. So, do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny is that I always sing Goodbye Corpses. For Corpses of the Lost, and the guy told me, I can't remember who it was, they were like at work and they were like, the fucking song came on and I didn't know that was a real song and I fucking lost it. I was like, oh my god, it's this song Jay sings when he's fucking playing skeletons. Goodbye corpses. But it's just me singing a real version of a song. The guy didn't know that though. He didn't know that that was a real song, so it freaked him out. Understandably freaked him out. You know. So it came on the radio. Said his coworker was listening. Goodbye Horses came on. And that was he's gonna hit somebody else with that. Boom. Boom. There you go. Boom. I think there used to be walls. I think there used to be walls that did that, potentially. But I don't know if they're around anymore. Boom. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Growl, crackling, wit. Create a blue otter. Being able to put down the Galtese Falcon is going to kill him. So we do this. Activate the ability. Do that. Sacrifice any number of lands. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that'll do it. Okay. Nature's Rhythm sounds like a supplement. Can I say it sounds like a supplement brand company that would sell like oh my god, it is a supplement company that would sell like melatonin and shit. Yeah, it is. It's a CBD company, Nature's Rhythm. There you go. God law. Boom. Boom. Okay. Badger mole cub. I just keep on dancing with my badger mole cub. Hell, what have you done? You're ramping your deck with a badger mole cub. Oh, mama. I'm just having fun. Let's see what we draw here. Do we get something good? No. Oh, that. Choose one or more. Am I thinking I'm gonna 60 or more decks with a cub now? Fiber-based diuretic. It just sounds like any kind of supplement company. Nature's Rhythm just sounds like they'll sell you any supplement. They don't give a shit. They don't give a 10-penny fuck. That's one of my favorite phrases. I used to do that all the time. My buddy Rich used to always. My buddy Gavin, not Rich, Gavin. I used that phrase. I stole that from There Will Be Blood. You guys ever see There Will Be Blood? The movie. The guy says, "I don't give a 10-penny fuck about your moral conundrum." Or I can't remember exactly what he says, but it's very funny. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5. United Battlefront. This is gonna make or break us here, guys. We're either gonna flip. Oh, he flipped some good shit. Okay. He flipped some good shit. Boom. Nobody likes my blank forest, man. Nobody likes my blank forest. I go first. I have no real way to get any of this shit down. I got no rampers. We're gonna mulligan that. Oh, man. Yeah, it works. Here's the problem with this deck. It works great if you get the right cards. If you get a shit hand, you're gonna just fucking die and lose. There's really not any two ways about it. You're just gonna die and lose, and that's that. It does kind of suck that we're just kind of at that point in, like, I need a ramp to get down bad. Basically, Smuggler's Surprise or Genesis Wave are just ramping out of control. That's why we do that. Boom. Wants to take it. Oof. Well, I have 6 right here. But we just didn't draw anything very good or interesting. Yeah, I'm trying not to do that. I'm just trying to divest myself from Ouroboros because it's just kind of boring. Everyone knows Ouroboros on fucking 3 is an absolute crack draw. You don't need me to tell you that. I've already done it. I've done it a bunch. I've just used it to death. And that's why I'm trying something else. But what I'm rapidly realizing with struggling with green is that there isn't anything better. Dropping fucking Ouroboros on 3 is the best option. It's the most powerful. The meta has kind of calcified on that. Which is kind of the problem when you think about it. Defend the Rider. Take Nature's Rhythm. Down. Land. If I would have drawn a Baloth, I'd have won. Ain't that funny? Boom, boom, boom. A Baloth would have won that right there. Yeah, kind of chunky. It's kind of true, man. Ormar, how you doing? That's why I need Nature's Rhythm. Yo, Calpo. Let's do this. How you doing, Yo Kalpa? Or Gol Kalpa? Either one. Everywhere I go, mana ain't the same before. Man, somebody did not like Final Fantasy 15, bro. Because they did all the fucking Final Fantasy 15 cards dirty as shit, man. For real. They just did not fucking hit. They did not fucking do it like that. Oof. Oof, let's put 4 down. Pump, pump. Nihilus. You're gonna kill that. Oof. Yes. Yeah, so unless I get my... Here's the problem. Unless I get my ramp or my put down, I just can never play any of the high ends. I'm never going to be able to. This might be allies? What the fuck is this? I don't know what the fuck this is. Okay, put that down. I guess I'll hit Nature's Rhythm, or I'll hit Genesis Wave. I'll hit Genesis Wave for 3 next turn unless he sweeps me. I don't think Genesis Wave is going to be good in this. I don't think I can ever keep down... I don't think I can ever keep down that much mana to ever get to the point where that's useful. Realistically, I don't think we're ever going to get there. They did. Yeah, they did pitch an Absolute Virtue. So we're going to do a Genesis Wave for 2. For Counterspell? Put 2 down. Boom. Boom. Let's see if he brings it back right now. I could do Smuggler's Surprise for Famished World Sire and Behemoth and win, but I doubt we'll get that. Otters are officially Is It. Well-timed explosion. Okay, so I need a top deck mana. Or I lose. Craterhoof into Famished. Might be nice. There's Badger Mole. Let's do this. Oof. Oof. Luckily, we're getting the better cycle soon of Combustion Technique. Oof. That. Strap bet. Boom. Could play a burn on that. Oof. What's his goal here? We're just dicking around. He probably found it with that. That's 3 cards. I guess it's to get the Absolute Virtue out? Is that what? Yeah, Perenniation on Virtue, yeah. Indestructible, can't be countered. Your opponents have protect each of your opponents. It's just Perenniation on Virtue, yeah. I have no forced sacrifice, so it doesn't really matter. There was my last mana right there, guys. The game said, I'll give it to you right when it doesn't matter. That's what's important. That's what's important right now. I'll give it to you when it doesn't fucking matter at all. That's when I'll give it to you. Oh, he just decided to lose anyways. Okay. That works. Yeah, that's fine too. I don't care. If he just decided he would like to lose the game, I'm okay with that as well. That works for me too. Does it work for you guys? Hey, what's up, iBite Tuna? How you doing? ATOG Reflex. Blogatog. What did I say sounded like a euphemism for masturbating before? Oh, fucking Bailoff for the FTW there, man. FT dub Bailoff. Oh shit, he might be the sauce, dude. Bailoff might be the absolute fucking sauce here, man. Bailoff might be the fucking creme de la creme. Damn, I forgot about that. Shit's crazy, man. Alright, let's do the Floth. Let's push in. That was fucking sick. Oh, stabbing the badger. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Stabbing the badger. Stabbing the badger. Yeah. Let's do this. Damage can't be prevented. Fucking Bailoff, man. Bailoff FT dub. He's gonna try to spike the mole. That's what I'm saying. Stabbing the badger sounds like very euphemistic. Very, very euphemistic. Like, it's very much a clear euphemism for something. What, we don't know yet, but... do that. Could be a sweeper. I'm not happy about getting swept. But we'll see here. I don't think he's gonna sweep. He could, though, which is the problem. If he doesn't sweep, I think we'll win. But I'm pretty sure he's just gonna sweep. One badger will live, but it's not gonna help that much. Reporpoising Bay. As we know, the Reporpoising Bay turns some porpoises into other porpoises. Okay. He's going to do that. He's going to do Phoenix Airship. Of all fucking things. My turn. Godmaw. Pump. Pump. He's gonna try me here. Sorry, Charlie. You just got God mod. Boom, 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 boom. Recuperate lol. Welcome to the show, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Recuperate lol. God. Hunter's Mayday. Let's see if we can get the fast times spinning. That doesn't make any sense. The good times rolling. Smuggler's Surprise on the high end. A lot of Llanowars. Early plays it tapped. Let's do this. Let's do this. Could go Sweepy McGee here. He's gonna pop that. Hey, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, bro. He said no thanks? Okay, that works too. That works too. Interlinked. Have they posted the whole have they posted the entirety of, or has it come out tomorrow, all of LORWYN drops? I don't think we have every LORWYN card, right? We're close, but I don't think we have them all, right? Or is it supposed to be, when is it supposed to be done? Friday or tomorrow? Because I feel like it's a small set. I feel like I've not seen that many cards. Soon.tm? Okay. Hopefully we don't get shelled by Delt here. I would really hate that. No, Resplendent Angel for 2. Oof. Okay, so here's where things get silly. You know me, I like when things get silly. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 1 mana to draw here, and for Badger Mole to live. Nope, we got shelted. We got shelted, boys. Wait, hold on. He didn't shelt the right thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we could drop Vaultborn into Godmaw, which would be fucking crazy. Valstone Valk. Boom. Do that. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Double Vaultborn, I think, is going to be what... Yeah. We're going to put that down. We're going to hold steady. And we'll keep the Defend the Rider up. Yeah, double Vaultborn. Trex would tell me the same thing if he was here. He would say double Vaultborn it. Now, I have a feeling that Trexodactyl may be biased for dinosaurs. I'm getting the suspicion that he's dinosaur biased. Now, I don't know if there's any real way of knowing that for sure, but it's my deep suspicion that he's a little bit biased towards dinosaurs. That's what I think, anyways. Asmoran, you're gonna actually me here? You're gonna actually me. That's what you're gonna do. Technically, they were actually part of the Pleistocene era, and the substrate that their fossils are found in doesn't actually align with what we currently know about dinosaurs. It's true. That's fucking Asmoran right there. Thank you for that. Asmoran, I'm a Magic the Gathering VTuber, and I'm roasting the shit out of you for being a nerd. That should pretty much, that should tell you a lot. Let's see if we can get him out. He's gonna play removal. We're gonna go no attacks. We're gonna do end turn. He's gonna do it. Storm Chaser's talent. Okay, perfect, good. Let's do this. Take action. Put that down. Boom. And put that down. No, you know I love you, Asmoran. So, all right. Actually, I want to know. Now you have me curious. It's like saying my favorite bird is a vampire. You're telling me, well, hold on, wait, let's back up. Because now you're telling me vampires aren't birds, and that seems weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Alright, let's do this. Seven? No. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 4. Say's basic land card. Oof, oof. He could have a sweeper here, which would suck. But I would still be able to get a little bit of, I would still be able to get a little something off, I think. No? Okay. Huh. I wish Trex was here so he could tell us what the difference is. About... I feel like he's cuffing a... I feel like he's cuffing a counterspell. I feel like that's what he's cuffing right now. We're going to throw this out there to see what happens. Because I feel like he's cuffing it. No, he's not cuffing a counterspell. Okay. Never mind. Okay, good. I could have hit him with the Smuggler's Surprise and it would have been just fine. All right, we're on to something here, guys. All it took was just having protection built in. You always want to bring protection, even if you think you're not going to need it. It's always a good idea. You know, I've said that for a long time. Everyone knows. That's pretty good, guys. That's 5 in a row right there. That's a pretty solid it's a pretty solid run of big thick green. Juicy green. Is this meta worse than the Goldspan Dragon Egg meta? I would say we're about there, Maze Collins. I would say that it hasn't. Lessons for a while was poised to be essentially that. But I think that we might be in a. I don't want to say slightly better. I think we might be in a little. We're very close to that. We're very close to that. That meta did ruin the entire launch of Crimson Vow, by the way. Which everyone always says, you're crazy, Jay. That didn't ruin. I'm telling you, that ruined the entire Crimson Vow. Nobody played anything from Crimson Vow because nothing could compete with. Nothing could potentially compete with that level of power that they were swinging in. Let's put this and that. Thank you for censoring it, Asmaran. He's going to get rid of Baloth. Maybe he might go for Ghalta. He might go for Ghalta. Baloth is the problem. Okay. We're going to do this. Oof. Buff. We're going to do that. Boom. Pop, pop. World Devourer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 8. He's gonna kill that. Smuggler's Surprise. Oof. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Demon or something? A mana would be a treat. Solemn Simulacrum. A mana would be a real treat. My turn. It's another Famished World Sire. 1, 2. The mill cards to your mill for a true creature and from the mill cards to your hand. Or we push in. We could try to go for double World Sires, but I feel like they might get wiped after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Do nothing. Okay. He hasn't played very much, which is disconcerting. Yeah, no, anything that isn't anything that isn't is it right now? Is bad. It's very hard to get anything in that is not is it. Oh, okay. So this is just okay. For a second there I thought I knew what this was, but this is just this is Ugin. Ugin. 1, 2, 3 and 5. Activate ability. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. As soon as you see this card, Ugin is coming out. This is basically Ugin's Herald. That's what you should call it. Ugin's Herald. Oh, full sweep. Nice. Very nice. I think it's still coming. How you doing, Death? Let's put that down. Famished Worldshire. I don't think I'm going to get this, but we'll devour 3. Scry. Put it down. Choose a card name. What is he going to choose? Famished Worldshire. Oh, okay. He gets that one. Gets the one from my hand. There's... Can't do it. Ward 3. Oh, look at that. Gain 3 life and draw a card. That's a shame. Do that, this into there. It wouldn't have killed him. It would have got him down to 1, and he'd have picked me off with Ugin. We were 1 shy of the win there. Good game, though. Hedron Archive. Hedron, you apply directly to forehead. Hedron, apply directly to forehead. Firelord Sozin. Okay. Defend the Rider. All right. So we're just gonna push here. Huff to defend the Rider for the inevitable wipe. Okay, so we do that. Combat damage to a player, you may pay X. When you do, put any number of creature cards on value X. Ooh, that's going to be tough. Who's he going to grab? The Craterhoof Behemoth? That could work. He has a lot of mana to put down. You could also just go for the sweeper. Firebending. Boom. That's 5. Two. Brings out Badger Cub. This is sure taking a long time. Oh, man. Okay, he's gonna animate that. Great, yeah. My turn. Smuggler's Surprise. That's 7, 8. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball, I guess. I'm not happy with this, but we're gonna give it a shot. Choose up to 2. Bell off 1. Let's do this. Let's do no attacks in turn. What we need is the we need Craterhoof is a win con, or Godmaw is also a win con. Godmaw is also a win con. Sacrifice, draw 2 cards. One or the other. We're just waiting for a top deck. I know Ugin is so insanely powerful and broken whenever he shows up. It's funny that people just generally think of him as a bad guy now. Like, they just don't like him. Upborn Tyrant. Perfect. I will take that. Llanowar Elves. Okay. We have a Defend the Rider here. We have a Defend the Rider here to protect whatever shenanigans he's going to put out. Create a treasure. Okay. He's looking for it. He's digging. He's looking for it, folks. Is he going to exile or destroy? What's he going to go for here? What's he going to go for here? We wait with bated breath. Ah, okay. Loses their abilities. Okay, destroy those creatures. Would they lose Indestructible as well? Would they lose Indestructible as well? Would it be useful to put that on, or would they lose their abilities? How does that work? Would I also lose Indestructible if I instant Indestructible down? Right? I would lose it. It would be pointless to put that, because everything would lose all of its abilities if it's 8 or less, and then we would essentially, we'd still be in this situation. We would lose all of our abilities. I would lose it. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, so it's no reason to Indestructible Zacius. There's no reason to play Indestructible. So Black Sun was the perfect grab for him there, I think. That's a fucking land. That doesn't do anything. That's exactly what he needed. I didn't hit what I needed. He hit what he needed. Again, a Crater Hoof, a Godmaw would have pushed us over. Either one of those would have been the deciding factor there, but we didn't hit it as much as we had wanted to hit it. Create a 2/2 black zombie. As hard as we might have wanted to hit, I probably will hit it right now here. Nope, it's another Llanowar Elves. So 14% of a fucking Godmaw, and we can't fucking draw that bitch. 1% Crater Hoof. Genesis Wave would also help with the amount of fucking mana that we have. That's a 5%. But this fucking Godmaw would not fucking pop. That gives everything haste and trample, I believe. Oh yeah, no, it gives everything vigilance and haste. So it's able to accelerate. And he would get it too, potentially. How is TMNT gonna fill out a whole set? Genuinely curious. Very poorly, I would imagine, is the answer to that. Not very well. If I may amuse myself for a moment here, it won't do it very well. It'll do a poor job of it. Another land, fantastic. Yeah, we're high lands right here. He took all my famished. And one of my Galtas. End turn. Hey, what's up, ADHD Donuts? Yeah, this game is quite tedious here. Okay. I don't think we're gonna win this. We're still not hitting fucking... We're still not hitting it. Again, if we draw it, we draw it, and it's gonna be amazing. If we don't, we don't, and it's gonna suck. So, we'll see. We'll see, folks. You got a fucking 14% chance still. There's the Behemoth. So, yeah, let's do it. So you got another one in there? Draws 2. That's 16 going in. He took the L. He took the L, folks. He took the L. Oh my god, that was a battle right there. Ooh, top deck Behemoth. Top deck Behemoth for the win. Holy crap, man. Oh my god, I feel like I need a shower after that game. Good lord almighty, man. Oh my god, how long was that? Let's find. That might have been the whole fucking video right there, man. The game was 18 minutes long. A marathon. A freaking marathon game right there. Insanity. Insanity, folks. Good golly, Miss Molly. Whew. All right, we'll fit in another one. Even though I'm exhausted from that. That was wild, folks. Well, you have to see it tomorrow, Unibot. That was epic. That was like I don't know. They could have turned that into like a 6-part Netflix movie. That was insane. I go first with not a lot of good options here. We're gonna mulligan that. Genesis Wave. I'm not feeling you too much. Oh well, Genesis. We'll keep you. Behemoth. You go away, Behemoth. Boom. Do this. Netflix, you're greenlit. Let's do this to try to draw them out. That was one of the funniest South Park gags was you could just call Netflix and they'll give you a TV deal no matter what. Netflix, you're greenlit. This is the first thing they say. Okay, so let's put down number 2. Ooh. Boom. Hey, what's up, Ash, Fire, and Smoke? How you doing, man? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Strap bet. We'll do that. Take action. You down. Yeah. Go in. Pop, pop. Okay. You. You. Submit. Swing. Take action. Got that. I'm a little worried about a wipe right here. Genesis Wave might be the saving grace to refill my board, though. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. Genesis Wave for 5 might be clutch. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's see if he has a counter spell. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's out of there. Okay. Okay. We have not lost yet, folks. We have gone on a killing spree. We have done 7 in a row. I don't know if it's going to get better than that. Hey, what's up? Control must die, brother. GM Skyler. You're in the right fucking place. Let me tell you that, man. You're in the right fucking place. We hate control here, except for the people who love control. But I don't. I don't like control. Oh my god. You go to my channel and you'll probably see that I have very few blue. I don't really run blue on there. Now tempo, I understand tempo. I can be down with tempo, but man, full on control, do nothing Azorius decks that stare back at you with 20 board wipes and 20 counter spells, and slow ping you with 1-drops. Oh my god, Skylar. Fucking can't stand that. I don't know what's fun about it. I don't know what's fun about it. I always tell people who like to play control, I say, you know, Solitaire is pre-built on most Windows computers. They still got it on there. If you're just interested in doing nothing and just staring at your opponent, you could just, Solitaire is right there for you, man. It's right there. Hey, how you doing, the lenses? He's going to knock that back. He can't help it. Speaking of control. Oof. I used to play Dimir. I would not call it control. I would call it Dimir tempo. I did enjoy tempo decks. I've never been Azorius board wipe man in my whole life. I did play Dimir quite a bit. I am perfectly fine playing Dimir. I don't mind that. If you play Dimir, you're playing tempo, you're slowing your opponent down, you're getting fucking you know, you're stymieing your opponent's plans, and you're building your forces for whatever you want to be able to do. I think that is perfectly okay. I think that's fine. But if you're literally just staring at your opponent because they're just not letting you have any board, any game, anything, nothing is happening, I think you're out of your mind. I think that's crazy talk. Yeah, that's a good one. Dimir used to not be such fucking shit, man. I remember you could play Stompy Dimir, man. You could play fucking heavy creatures and sea monsters. You could play Dimir in weird, wild ways, and it was really fun. But nowadays, you can't. You really can't. This is control, by the way. This is just blue lockout counterspell. The reason he got to get rid of that that moth, whatever. Enduring Curiosity. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. We hit none of our ramp cards. We hit one ramp. We have 5, 3 more elves. That. Boom. And turn. Okay, so we're going to do this. Enduring Curiosity number 2. We're going to say target creature becomes indestructible. He's going to counterspell that, but hopefully that'll let us... he'll draw 50 million cards. No, he didn't counterspell. Boom, 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 boom. He's going to draw 50,000 cards. So he'll have the counterspell for Genesis Wave because he was able to stymie me so quickly. This card, Enduring Curiosity, that's a motherfucker, I'll tell you that much. That's a real bastard of a card right there. Alright, we're just going to get countered, so we'll give it a shot, but it's not going to work. We'll do this. We won't give him the satisfaction. We're cooked. Yeah. Not no spell can be countered, but it's going to be good either way. All right, guys. I have to say I'm pretty happy with 7-1. Can I say that I'm pretty happy with 7-1 on this? Climbing up pretty aggressively. I know we're using a lot of the old tricks, the ramp tricks, the cool tricks, and the cold tricks, but it is the return to form for Godmaw, and we had some epic fights. I think that just protection and Baloth were the two biggest factors in keeping people off of us to get some of our biggest that we can possibly get. The biggest, beefiest schmeat that we could possibly bring down, we brought it in on them. So I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that overall. Green, man, it was on its way back for a long time. We were really getting some good green, and it kind of faltered again, but I think there's still always hope for green, man. I still always hope that it's got that power once again. So listen, you can't argue with results, folks. 7-1 on the ladder. 7-1 on the ladder. I don't think I stumbled into that many fucking games. We had hard games and easy games. We did lose to Hardlock fucking... we did lose to Hardlock Blue, but I don't think that's... I don't think we should count that against ourselves there. You know. I don't think that's... whatchamacallit. All right, I'm gonna get some more water, shakedown, breakdown, and I think we're gonna do a little research onto the mastery pass. But I'm glad we finally got this fucking green through. I'm gonna rub it in Trex's face. Trex said, you have to give up and run Ugin. Do. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial, folks. Y'all remember that? Oh, no, that red card is fucking... Listen, that red card is... the bad thing about it is people are going to shove it in Is It. That's the issue. People are gonna put that bitch in Is It, and that's going to be the fucking problem. It's going to make it really hard to kill all them fucking little assholes, but... But it is going to be dangerous. Even it's gonna fix as many problems as it solves. I think. I think that is perfectly fine. Earthbend Ascension. Okay. What's the good sideboard? Squelchin gonna be goated. Yeah, it's really gonna frustrate those targeted removal stuff. It's really gonna frustrate control. As a matter of fact, it could even be out of control. GM Skylar, man. Do you know how I feel when you came and you said that? The Omega Dap. I wish I had. I should make that as a GIF.
I want to play Super Monkey Ball with my balls.
This.
That's really disgusting, man. But him, bro, I still fuck with you. Come on, bring it in, brother. Boss. That's not.
That's how I feel when somebody shows up and says, "Man, fuck counter spells." Heritage. Hey, you're thinking with portals, Chris. Heritage. Yeah. The scrap shooter did a good job. Thivon, Kradsby with us. Kradsby with us all. Guys, we have 45 people here and only 27 likes. Can we get that number up just a little bit? Is it possible to get that number up just a little bit? Protect. Overprotect. Trample. Hey, what's up, Trexodac? Give yourself a shout out, Trex. Dimir Fairies. I'm gonna enjoy Dimir Fairies as well. I also like this build strategy of stuff comes in with negative counters on it and slowly gets to remove them. I do like that build strategy. That's an interesting play there. Thundering Velocipede. Alright, hold on a second. I gotta get some water and use the bathroom. Everybody hang loose. I'm gonna turn up the volume on the music. Just chill. What's the last little bit of power that we want here? What am I missing on green? Actually, Angrosaurus Rex. I actually really like Angrosaurus Rex. It's actually a really good fucking card. Hey, Trex, we needed you before because Asmoran made fun of me. You could even say that they were bullying me. One might even agree to that. They said technically Trex pterodactyls aren't dinosaurs. And I said, well, la-di freaking da. Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. If I could make a deal with God. Technically, any representation is a dinosaur. Very philosophical, GM Skylar. Very, very, very philosophical insofar as that you could say, like the guy who made that drawing of a pipe. He painted a picture of a pipe, and he wrote on it, "This is not a pipe," which is technically correct. It's a picture of a pipe. It is not a pipe. But when we think of it and we look at the picture, we go, "That's a pipe," but it's not. It's a picture of a pipe. Or is it a pipe? Do all pictures of things are technically a simulacrum, perhaps even a solemn simulacrum of such thing? So that's where we need to ask ourselves. So Trex, what is Trexodactyl? What is the what are pterodactyls? Are they the thing that they're the thing of? That's the question. Honorary dinosaurs. Okay. Running up that hill. And running up that hill. All right, so let's take a look at some fucking cards here, guys. Hey, what's up, Silent Meadows? How you doing? Hold on, I'm trying to get the browser on my There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Dragon. That's a pretty good one. It's a Storm Dragon, Spine Rock Talent, Celestial Reunion. At the additional, those are all fucking really good. These are all new, by the way. I think it's solid. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't like this card, though. I genuinely might... I'm real conflicted about this card. I wish it was either green or blue. I hate that it's that. Spine Rock Tyrant's really good. As far as a 6/6 dragon flying for 5, that's insane. And whenever you cast an instant or sorcery with a single target, you may copy it. If you do, I mean, fucking Bolt Wave, dude. You could just do 6 points of damage, you know, like turn 5 with treasure. Turn 5 with treasure, do 6 points of damage or something like that. Like, that's crazy good. Celestial Reunion is a fucking novel. Yeah, there's a lot of anti-control shit. There's a lot of stuff that really fucks things over. As an additional cost to the spell, you may choose a creature type and behold that creature. Search your library for a creature with the mana value X or less. Put it into your hand, then shuffle. If the spell's additional cost was paid, reveal it and put it onto the battlefield instead of putting it into your hand. So you behold 2 creatures. You can basically tutor out something by paying 1 extra green and showing more of them in your hand, which is interesting, but I don't know how powerful it is. But yeah, the main one that we were talking about. By the way, I think Kithkin aggro is gonna be a thing. This one, oh yeah. This is wild. LORWYN, Imperfect Naturalist, for a 2-drop, mill 4 cards, and then you put a creature land card and one of the mill cards on the top of your library. Hell yeah, for 2? Hell fucking yeah. Then you can discard a land and create a 1/1 black and green worm token for each land card in your graveyard. You fucking kidding me? Yes. Yes, please, man. Absolutely, bro. And I think one people are sleeping on. I'll tell you one that I'm sleeping on. I might choose it. This Mirrormine Crown. I think this is a win con, dude. When we had this called, we had this in Alchemy, and it was unbelievably broken. Unbelievably broken. Hey, what's up, Isaiah? How you doing? So we had a similar card in Alchemy, and whenever it's attached, the first time you create 1 or more tokens each turn, you may instead create that many tokens that are copies of each creature. It was called, yeah, it's an equipable Moonlight Meditation. I'm not even worried about the equip because I want to run this in Boros, and I can just put fucking, I can put Almaga the Bull. Or I can do the Bull of Almaga, and as soon as I attack, it attaches equipment as soon as I attack. So I can trigger it, attack, and hit mobilize on something like whatever, or I can attach it to a fucking dragon, I can attach it to fucking whatever I want, and then immediately it's going to create 3 copies of whatever fucking dragon I have out. It's insane. It's insanely powerful. Really, really, really good stuff. I think it's... My only concern is that 4-drop right there. If this was a 3-drop and equip for 3, honestly, I think it would be probably OP. But I do think that is a very good card. Chronicle of Victory is too expensive. Cut 1 mana off of this. We don't have time for fucking turn 6 in this game, man. Come on, man. It is a win more card. It is a win more card, but it is good in that regard. Of course, the one everyone we're talking about, everyone's that's excited about, is fucking is my dude here. By the way, Impolite Entrance, very strong. I know it's not an instant, which is why people are counting it out, but trample and haste for 1 red with a card draw. Oh man, that ain't fucking nothing. I'll tell you that much. It's not fucking nothing. It's something. I don't know how much of a thing it is, but yeah, this guy is fucking goated with the sauce, bro. can't be countered. Spells you control can't be countered. Ward 2 pay life, and everything else is Ward 2 pay life. Insane. Insane goblin right there. You can't even. Yeah, no, Angel Wings, you're correct. They're going to love that shit. It's going to do a lot of fucking damage. Especially considering you can hit it, attack, firebend, and then just keep casting more instants to pump it up on top of everything else. So, really, really good stuff right there. But yeah, no, this guy's the fucking sauce. This guy's the fucking sauce. Ashling, I'm not sure about Ashling. Collective Inferno, I think too is expensive. I'll tell you another one I think people are sleeping on. I'll tell you another one. Bree. Big dragon mom, big giant mommy here. Big old caretakey giantess. Boros, 4/4 Boros for a 4/4, giving lifelink, and then you can cast spells for how much life you gain. Do you know how much fucking life you can gain in standard right now? Do you know how much fucking life you can gain per turn in standard? Insanity. For 4-drop, the amount that you can swing in with and gain life on, really, really big, man. Really thick and big, like a big mommy giantess. You know what I mean? Yeah, Bree of Clan Storm Stout Arm is really good stuff. I wish Abzan was better so we could play that, but it's not. High Prefect, that's a good one. This is too expensive. There's a lot of good stuff in here. This is another one of those, oh, you're playing walls, play walls, and it's cheaper. Man, for a 4-drop, this is just a commander card. This is just a commander card. I don't see anyone ever playing this because the payoff of getting those cheaper spells out is turn fucking 4. And again, if you're not on a turn 4 clock of a win con, then what are you doing? You know, you're just getting your deck set up with this fucking tree folk. You know what I mean? Whenever creature you control attacks, it gets XX, where X is the difference between power and toughness. I mean, Bossing Say would be cool with this, but Bossing Say is expensive in and of itself. Walls of Bossing Say would be super cool if you had Trample with it. But it's such a convoluted, crazy way of doing things. I just don't think it has enough juice to get to where we need it to go. I just don't. But anyways, this guy's actually pretty cool. I wish Merfolk were a little better. And I am happy with... I hope we get to see more fairies, too, because I do like the fairies. I think they're fun. Bitterbloom Bearer, of course, yeah. You lose 1 life, and you put a blue-black fairy. Of course, easy, yeah. This guy, I don't know about this guy. The fact that you can blight everything on the board just by paying life is kind of fun. I don't know. I'm on the fence about him. I'm on the fence about him. A 5/5 for 4 is decent. Now, you could pay 20 life or 19 life and blight your entire fucking opponent's board, which is funny. It's the big funny to do that. Because there's no limit to this. It doesn't tap. You can only activate it as a sorcery, and it doesn't require it to tap. So as soon as he goes down, you can say, all right, I'm going to pay 10 life, and I'm going to put 20 blights on on my opponent. So, you know, that's funny. I don't know, though. I love Goblin Gain and Drain. That's a good one too. But anyways, I'm trying to hype you all up. I think there's going to be some good stuff here. I think there's going to be some solid stuff. Anything that doesn't tap like that is breakable. This is very true, Angel Wings. Having activated abilities that don't require tapping is a very, very breakable ability. Because you can do it immediately. he's not going to get summoning sickness from it. So, you know. If I could make a deal with God, get him to swap our places. All right, shakedown breakdown time, folks. Let's shake it and quite possibly even break it. You have to blight in addition to paying the... so if you have enough... So you have enough creatures to blight your own stuff. Wait, what? I don't understand. Oh yeah, you have to blight your own things. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you know what? But you know what works really good with that though? You can blight everything with. You can use High Prefect Morkant and blight your own stuff. And then proliferate to blight them harder. I don't know. There's going to be some good uses for it. There's going to be some good uses for it. Okay. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do, because we are back with a final big green Stumpy. I struggled for like 2 days on this, and I finally hit the right formula to absolutely bring down just pure power down onto the board here. With a 7-1 win in a run in Standard. Very happy with the way this turned out. So let's talk about it, guys. Before we get down into this, though, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So go on ahead there and do that. So what are we talking about, guys? Well, we are going with the standard ramp. It is a little tricky, guys, to not have Badgermole Cub and Llanowar Elves in any green deck anymore. It's just too effective of a combination play to leave out. So we are going to do Badgermole, of course, and Llanowar. That's about as much ramp as we're going to do. One of the things that I noticed, and one of the things that was one of the better options for us, was having something like Defend the Rider as an instant. This is a great little card because it does two things. It gets around a lot of removal. People always try to kill your rampers, especially your Badgermole. It gives indestructible and hexproof to one of them, or if they're doing something like target player sacrifices a creature, you can instantly make a 1/1 pilot and sacrifice that. So I find that Defend the Rider is actually a very, very useful instant card right here, especially in green ramp. When they're going for your ramp, they don't want to let you get that extra mana out on the board and hit where you want to hit. So we have green for the ramp. Here's my Llanowar Elves. It's the anime version. Don't make fun of me for using anime versions of it, okay? Get really upset about that. Badgermole Cub right there for the extra Earthbend and the extra mana as we go. Now, one of the other secret formulas for this did absolute, it's worth its weight in gold in this. Man, Baloth is quickly also becoming an auto include for green right here. 2 green, 3/2 haste. That's already good. A 3/2 trample haste for 2 that can't be countered, already pulling its weight. But guess what else it has? Creature spells you control can't be countered, so that's number 2. And combat damage can't be prevented. That's number 3. Insanely good. Really, really, really good. And just by using something like Defend the Rider and Baloth, we get around so many different types of control options of them trying to remove things, counterspell things, block things, prevent damage, all that stuff. We just kind of worm our way around that in kind of a sneaky way by using that combination. So the rest is ramp, boys. We're going to do Lumbering Worldwagon to get that extra mana out onto the board, potentially have that survivable vehicle that one's not going to die to a board wipe that we can maybe crew again for the 4. It's equal to the number of lands you control. Great way to get another mana down. Genesis Wave, if you needed to cut a card, I'd cut Genesis Wave. You might want to only go one of them. It did come in handy a couple of times, but it's kind of an end game finisher. If you're kind of running out of options and you get to like the middle to late game and you're just not getting anything, but you have a lot of ramp and you're not hitting creatures, you hit Genesis Wave for a big payday, and you can usually hit a lot of different good cards and kind of get a smattering of stuff right there for X amount of mana, which is, you pay 9 mana, you can get some decent stuff out there, which is not impossible, but it's more of a finisher than anything else. Smuggler's Surprise is going to be really where you're making your money at. Getting a turn 5 Smuggler's Surprise is actually going to be really, really good. You could even get faster than that if you're careful. I mean, Llanowar into Badgermole, you have on turn 3, you have 3 mana down, 2 from Llanowar and 2 from your Earthbent thing right there. You can hit Smuggler's Surprise immediately. So you want to fill your hand up with your big boys here, which we have a lot of different options to kind of go for a variety. Smuggler's Surprise, of course, is going to be 1 green with the Spree, the best option being you pay an extra green, and 4, which is going to be the 6 drop. You may put 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. You can also give everyone hexproof or mill 4 cards and put 2 creature cards and lands from the mill cards into your hand. Don't sleep on that mill option right there. That's actually really useful. Instant hexproof and indestructible is great for a board wipe if you have a lot of stuff down already, but don't sleep on that if you're stuck and you don't have the options, you're better off milling and searching for a good option for yourself than just waiting to use it for the laydown. And of course, as I said, we have the layout right here. We have the big boys. I know we have Craterhoof Behemoth. Everyone knows it's a good card. I'm trying to get away from that with a couple other ones that I think are a really good combo. Of course, Behemoth is an 8/5/5 haste. Whenever it enters, creatures you control get +X/+X and trample. It's amazing, but what else do we have, guys? We already know Craterhoof is good. I'm going to turn you on to a couple other things. One is the Godmaw, which is an uncommon card that is, I think, slept on a lot right here. 2 green and 5/6/6 trample. When it enters, you create a lander. But here's the funny thing about him. He's a landfall card. Whenever a land you control enters, creatures you control get +1/+1, gain haste and vigilance. No one talks about this guy. When I put him down, I can put him down with like a Smuggler's Surprise, a Vaultborn Tyrant or a Glacier Godmaw and a Famished Worldshire. And then I can crack a bunch of lands open and hit landfall again. And every single one of my cards that it went down gets +3 and haste. That's a big hit, folks. He's already pre-built with trample, but he is not only that, he's adding haste and the pump up on that. He's kind of a weaker Behemoth, but for those players out there that don't have the mythic rares to get the Behemoth, you can actually do a lot of things with Godmaw, man. You can actually hit a lot of different cards and a lot of different landfall for that, especially if you combine with Fabled Passage or losing your Earthbent creatures. Everyone gets that pump up. It stays. Really good stuff. You combine that with something like Worldshire, Famished Worldshire, 3 green and 5. You have Devour 3. As you enter, you sacrifice that many number of lands. It enters with that many 1/1 counters on it. You could sacrifice 8 lands if you want. It doesn't matter. He'll come in as a 8 times 3. What's that? That's 24. He'll come in as a 24/24, and then you get to look at the top. You take a look at the top 8 cards of your library and put all the lands down. And if you have Fabled Passages, you can trigger another landfall, which means that if you get 5 lands down, everyone gets +5/+5 in haste. It's insanely good combination plays that you can pull off with this Leviathan and Leviathan. It's a Leviathan combo right here. Actually, really cool stuff from Edge of Eternity that I think people sleep on. Of course, we have the standard dinosaurs, 2 green and 5 for Vaultborn Tyrant. There's a reason this card's like $50. I have one in paper I actually opened up. I was very happy about that because it's just good. 6/6 trample, and whenever a big card comes in, you get to gain life and draw cards. It's saved my life numerous times. Not only that, if you kill it, it just comes back as a token. And Galta, of course, the Stampede Tyrant. Whenever you put them down, put any number of battlefield cards, creature cards from the battlefield, from your hand into the battlefield. Again, doing a Galta and a Vaultborn into a Godmaw and a Famished, or into a Craterhoof, that's just an end game. That's just the game over right there. Unless they can figure out a way to counter it, it's just done. And the fun thing about that is if you're not even using something like Smuggler's Surprise, you're just hard casting something like this. Remember, creatures can't be countered. So you can immediately bring it in. They can't be countered. And then you just put that in. Godmog is going to give everyone haste because Famished Worldshire ate up all the lands, pumps everyone up through the roof, gives everyone haste, gets trample across the board. You see what's going on here, guys. You get it. It's a great little finisher. It's a great little combination play. Of course, we're going to go with 3 Fabled Passages, 1 Bossing Say, 20 lands on top of that right there. 25 creatures. A lot of Leviathans, Beasts, Dinosaurs, Badgers, Moles, all that good stuff. 8 instants, 1 sorceries, or maybe 2 sorceries, artifacts, and lands. We don't worry about that right there. I miss the Godmaw, man. It's a fun little card for you. Of course, on the sideboard, we're going to have the essentials. Herd Heirloom's a great way to ramp and, of course, get trample and draw cards. Heritage Reclamation is a really good artifact and enchantment destruction, and Anti-Reanimator for that destroying something in a graveyard. Overprotect's great for more protection and naturally get that trample. Earthbend Ascension's actually really good. Another option, if you don't have the Lumbering World Wagon and you just want Earthbender Ascension, that's fine. Garruk's Uprising is solid. Scrap Shooter is solid as well, as a little as an absolute trooper to crack open artifacts and enchantments. And Angry Saurus Rex. People forget about this guy. You can cycle for an extra card for 1 green and 2. 2 creatures get +1/+1. Put 2/1/1 counters on 1 target creature or vehicle, and then it gains trample and indestructible. Very useful right there. And it's an 8/8 dinosaur, so don't forget about the Angry Saurus Rex right there. He's good people. And if you want to see me play this live, or any deck live, join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvailenj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch. And on YouTube, you can hit that bell, be notified when we go live. On YouTube, new videos go up. You'd love to do that. Love to have you there. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information. We're posting the LORWYN spoilers up on the Discord. And, of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub and Moxfield. Check that out in the links. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I love to hear from you guys. I always try to respond to comments. I can actually respond with voice comments now. That's going to be really fun. And don't forget to like the video. Here we go. Hopefully no poison. Real Mombasa doesn't like poison. Hey, what's up, Babs? How you doing, man? I saw you got to you grind yourself up, man. I saw you on that grind, bro. I saw you on that demon time grind. Let's go see Meowsers. All right, folks, we are out of here. Any replacements for Baloth? You need Baloth. Craft fucking Baloth, bro. No. I'm going to tell you this right now. Sometimes I'm nice and I'm like, yeah, you could do this or that. You could do this. No. Fucking craft Baloth. It's an amazing card. It's probably one of the best green cards out there. Craft it. Well, I don't have wilds. Then fucking get some wilds. All right, maybe I got too aggressive there. No, but seriously, Angel Wings, no, there isn't. This is one of the, behind Badgermole, it's arguably one of the best 2-drops in green currently. It's legitimately a monster card. A lot of this shit, if you don't have even the high end, like I said, you could swap out World Wagon, you could swap out what you have on the high end for whatever basic high end shit that you want. This saved my life more than any of this other shit. For real. realistically. Like, I would get rid of Genesis Wave and Lumbering World Wagon before I got rid of Baloth. It literally won us a couple of games. Like, it's just such a clutch card, man. There's no replacing it. There's no replacing it, man. Sorry. All right, folks, we are out of here. I'm gonna rage you out to Meowsers. Thank you so much. Ash, Fire, and Smoke. Morning Song is gonna be really good. Yeah, Morning Song is gonna be good. GM Skylar, I'm glad you came, man. We'll be back tomorrow. I think we're gonna do our we're either gonna do Mono Black tomorrow. Or we're gonna do the we're gonna open the Mastery Pass. One of the two. We might do Mastery Pass and do Mono Black on Friday, or we might do Mono Black tomorrow night and then do Mastery Pass later. I don't know. Those are the last two videos I'm going to make, is a Mono Black Vampires and Mastery Pass. So, that's what you got to look forward to. For Thursday and Friday. I don't think I'm streaming Saturday night. I'll probably stream Sunday night, and I'll probably stream Monday night, and then I won't stream Tuesday night. I got to take a little bit of time off before the big early access reveal, because I need a little bit of a break. Voice comments. If you leave a comment, then I can leave a voice message for you. I can reply by saying crazy shit and doing voices. Yeah, Isaiah, they answered you pretty good there. Thanks, Baltese and Chris. Yeah, it's to trigger the landfall ability when we need an extra landfall ability, and it helps hard filter lands. So both of those are great reasons. All right, guys, we are out of here. Go on and see Meowsers. We'll see you in the next one. Adios. Good night. Thank you for coming, Gobbler. Hey, what's up, Snow? Wait, what are you doing up? That's not good. All right, we'll see you guys. Bye-bye.